All right, guys, welcome to Snagged Podcast, episode 9.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls of all ages. It's been a while for those in the cheap seats and for the millions around the world. It is the podcast. What do we call ourselves? I've forgotten.
Snagged. It's been a little while since you've been here. You had a couple of weeks off.
Yeah, no, I've been a little bit busy and I've also had a few tech issues, which I'm still battling a couple tonight, but we'll see how we go.
We'll figure it out. All right, so guys, welcome to episode number 9. Still going strong.
Almost at double digits, baby.
And we've got plenty of reports this week, so a little bit of sun's come out and away we go. But first and foremost, what are we giving away this week?
This week's prize is an awesome lure pack from Black Magic Tackle.
Nice work.
3 Black Magic tuna lures valued at over and Shimano lure back. That's a cheeky typo. So price pack is valued at about $250 there. So look at this little annoying number. I'll unveil it for you. It does say Shimano because, happily sponsored by. There it is. Some of this stuff. Look at that. It just keeps getting bigger and better every time.
That's it.
Big
fan. More lures. Tiny work.
No, absolutely. It's an awesome price. So thank you very much, Black Magic, for helping us out with those. All right, new segment on the show, Hooch's Hints. My man, over to you. Tell us what you got.
Yeah, I just thought we might pad out some of the city chat with some hints, and I just thought with the weather, I won't say it's better yet. We've had 2 days in a row that have been much better than what we've been sort of experiencing. But daylight saving this weekend, I think, isn't it, lads?
Yeah, it's very close, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Close.
Pretty sure it's time to play with the clocks.
Forwards or backwards?
Say that. Play with the clocks. Play with the clocks. And, so I think it's a good time to keep an eye on your boat. Do some maintenance. If you're going to start to use your boat a bit more, you're probably better off to wash it. It's got a few leads. It's got a bit of dust on it. Wash the hull, wash the deck. That can maybe uncover a few woes that need fixing. The engine, most importantly, if you're fairly handy, you can get in there and give it a service yourself. Gearbox oil, 4 strokes will need a bit of a looking at with the actual engine oil. What else? There's air filters to blow out. There's plugs to check. Lots of bits and pieces. Fuel filters to make sure they're all nice and clean. So you don't want to be offshore and have an engine problem. And if you don't know much about engines, I'm sure you'll find either a mate or get to a dealership. Electrics are another thing that gets neglected. Not only do they get neglected, but not many people know enough about their electrical systems on their boats themselves. So you can, while you go and get that checked out, ask some people that are very skilled or have some experience and work out, what your relays do, how they reset, where your fuses are, what they control, and pack up some bits and pieces to help you get back if you have a bit of a drama. A few fuses, a bit of electrical tape, some cutters maybe, a few bits and pieces, tools, and of course some fuses. And cable ties, I might have already said fuses. And your trailer. There's another thing that's a little bit neglected over the winter time. It just sits in the grass, you mow around it. Make sure your lights are working because no one wants to be rear-ended on the way to the boat ramp for the first time. Wheel bearings, they're the bane of our existence. They do it pretty tough, particularly if you tow long distances. They'll get warm, you put them in the water, they get quenched in salt water. They can be a bit of a pain in the bum, so get your mates who's really good at knowing what they're doing. Give your hand there. And the last thing, it shouldn't really be the last thing, it's your safety gear. Make sure if you've got inflatable life jackets, make sure they work. And then in service, also make sure you've got your life jacket on board. I've been out a number of times and I've just about went to sea and forgot that I'd packed them up, put them in the shed, and I was going out in a little boat with the kids without the life jackets, so I had to head back home and grab them. So luckily I'm only 15 minutes from the ramp, but if that was like an hour away, you'd ruin the trip. So there's a few little hints and tips, and I'm sure they're not new to anyone, but sometimes we need reminding.
Absolutely.
I like that.
I think the life jacket one is the most important. It's not that expensive to get them serviced there. Life Jacket Servicing Tasmania. There's a local guy that does them the service. Highly recommend him. So look him up on all the socials.
Yeah, there ain't no better thing than being able to fish again.
Absolutely, 100%.
I like it.
All right, guys, let's get over into reports. So we're going to start off with saltwater reports this week.
Take it away, Tom.
First one coming up here, James Robinson and the boys with some cracking squid. These guys got onto them, I think, last weekend. Sun was out, so they were out too. Those boys could catch a fish in a puddle, so awesome work to those guys.
That is a quad and a half. Quite like that. Catch a fish in a puddle. Rightio, then we're rolling on to Chase Rowlands. Fishing Margate Wharf, recently some nice flathead and salmon and quite a few small cooter.
Yeah, lots of little cooter starting to kick around the channel. Keep me in business because I'll bite everyone's lures off, but that's what we want, so awesome work. Little man himself, Chase Rowlands again, some nice brim from Brownsville. This kid does a lot of fishing. He absolutely loves the little tackle rats that kicks around here. Always sends reports in, so good job down at Browns River, my man.
Got MSK Fishing sent in a bit of a report. Brim on the chew at the old beach sort of gravel flats. Afternoon bite on the slack water at the top of the tide. Caught him on Atomic 65 jerk in a spotted gold wolf, slow rolling and pausing for trout along those reedy edges. No trophy, but healthy and had some pep in him. Water clarity is improving in the mid-Derwent, which is nice. Also starting to see the bait fish moving back up. But, I had a little look at Lauderdale Canal, which is a bit of a spot that I fished absolutely ages ago for brim. And, went there with one of my mates using a little Fish Australia nymph heads in gold trout, believe it or not. And, we got a couple in there. There weren't much size in them, but...
It's all right. You're still figuring out the area.
Yeah, so I'll take that. And it was so good. We've got some nice photos with them. Then realised I left my SD card at home, so...
Excellent.
Those photos aren't on the camera. So.
That's strangely enough. Who would have thunk it?
What's that? You got an STD. What happened? Missed that bit. Oh, sorry.
He definitely caught something, Hooch. I can guarantee you that.
Get a credit for that, you know?
Yeah, that's it. All right.
We're invited this guy.
Yeah. Did he have to come back this week? No. Rightio. So AJ Lorcan.
Sorry,
friend
mate.
of yours?
I'm banned again.
Yeah, that's it. That's who we banned, girl. No, AJ Lorcan, your legend. He went to Lake Echo on the weekend and got 2 nice browns. You beauty.
We've got a few reports coming from Craigbourne Dam. Josh Reading with a nice salmon from Craigbourne. Samuel Evans as well from Craigbourne.
Mm-hmm. These are all from Craigbourne.
Yeah. I'm starting to
smash.
There's not much context to that.
Well, what you got, salmon?
Well,
that's what they're all salmon reports.
Have you been to Craigbourne? Have you?
No.
Whereabouts is it?
Oh, we'll talk about that in a minute.
Dan Smith
Jason
from
guy,
Craigbourne as well, and the crew smashing on the salmon on black and gold nymph head lures from Fish Australia.
That's you.
Like that.
Mm-hmm.
Finn Bailey as well caught a 3-pound Atlantic salmon from Craigbourne Dam this morning, slowly retrieving a Daiwa double trutch in the golden trout colour.
Yeah, so for a lot of guys, Craigbourne got stocked over the month, and these fish are starting to get a little bit hungry now. So it's good to see a lot of guys get over there that weren't really particularly into the footy over the weekend and smash them. And they reckon the fish are actually pretty healthy. So nice coloured flesh and stuff. Yeah, often they tend to lose a little bit of condition, or some of those big ones they put in, they can not taste anything like Atlantic salmon. So good job to them, especially Dan Smith, who came in and bought a few bits and pieces, wanted to try your lures and see how they go.
There you go.
I saw, I don't think we put in this report, but I know he went out on the Friday night, got a stonking trout out of the Derwent, and I think he was sending the photos through to us. That was a good fish, about third cast, I think, on the same lure. And then went out on Saturday and absolutely smashed the Atlantics out at Craigbourne. So good job, my man.
Rightio, now for not from Craigbourne.
You're up again.
There we go. Brendan Goal with a cracker from the Derwent. Another very nice sea runner coming out of the Derwent there. So
Good job.
Love to hear it.
Good to see everything starting to get going again. A bit of sun, a bit of blue skies, gets everyone pumping again.
Absolutely. It's a great day just to be outside to begin
Absolutely.
with, mate. And top it off with a bit of fish. Oh, you beauty. Now, Phil and Jody Jones, you guys. Cracking brow trout
Brow
from
trout.
the Clyde.
Should have spell checked this before we went.
Jody's first trout of the season, so congratulations, you little beauty. Well done.
Next, Robert Marriott from the Derwent Valley. You got a cracking brown there, so awesome work, legend.
Moving on, we got Adrian Salter and Cody Goss as well. They got some nice brown trout. I don't know if they were together, but the reports are very similar. So
Good. Well, they're all down together now.
We'll run them in the same one.
Absolutely.
Might squeeze a little Tyler Downham in there. A nice trout from the Derwent, you beauty.
Cool.
So you're getting some popular places coming up now.
The Derwent's been having an awesome season. It's been, even with the weather so bad, it's been absolutely epic. Some big fish coming out of there. And the last one for that one is a good friend of mine, Joe Mangan, went up to Crescent, a good old Crescent, land of 1,000 casts, got the fly rod out, which is always hard enough on lures, let alone fly rod, and got an absolute stonker. So well done, mate. I think they're all stonkers in there. But I think he went out with a couple of mates too, and they all managed to get fish as well. So awesome work, Joe.
Well, one thing I like about photos is you can actually tell how big they are.
Well,
it was this big? No way.
It depends on how big the hands are. So.
Absolutely. And I don't know if you guys have seen the old hack that they got going on is as opposed to holding it in your hands, just put it next to one of those G.I. Joe figurines. What a stonker of a fish.
Make it even better.
Monster.
You got these little things you put on your fingers, and they got little hands on the end of them.
Oh, adorable. Love that.
We'll have to look into it.
So. Well, that's it. Snag brag enhancers.
Yeah. The Snag brag merchandise.
300.
What's been happening up north, Hooch? You heard anything much?
Just before we go on to that, hold your hands out. All three of you, hold your hands out. So I can see. Dylan's got, you're going to.
You see there's only one person that's holding it like it's a fish. There you go.
Yeah, I'm just trying to work out who's got the smallest hands. Up north, what's been happening up north? Well, up the northeast, I know you might not have seen it on socials. John Dyer went and bought a snorting king George Whiting. It was a genuine imperial 2 foot of whiting, so it was 60 centimetres in metric, and that is a serious whiting. It's like a different species, and they fight hard. You swear, if you weren't fishing for them and you accidentally caught the 60 centimetre whiting, you'd swear it was the odd fish. So that was in the northeast, and he was out with Luke Witt. Luke Witt has been practicing his craft. I don't know what he's been polishing, but he's been practicing his craft, and he does very well on the whiting anytime he hits the water. David John Gould, you mentioned the people that didn't really rate the footy, and that's a fair few of us, because I used to play with the footy, but I got no time to watch it. It was so much like netball on the weekend, and they're all the same size dude, apart from the ruck. It's not the game of old, is it? Anyway, David John Gould took the kids out at Mariah. He said the fish was starting to move. Had a great day. It was good weather. The whales come through. They got a good smattering of fish. They got some flathead between the 35 and 40, so they're pretty happy with that. Between the three of them, they got a good feed. They even got a dory. And there were plenty of mowies around, so plenty of perch around. And then a couple of freshwater items up there, not all the way up here in the north, but at Arthur's Lake, that's firing up again. Phil Brewer sent in a couple of browns that his son caught. That was pretty cool. And that was on the Black and Gold Wonderlaw. What else? Oh, whitebait. The whitebait season has come on up here. That means two things. Plenty of cars parked randomly along the river edge on the Port River, and the whitebait running. That means the ski runners are going to come into the northwestern rivers and feed hard. And they're big silver footballs. They're good to catch and they go hard. So everyone will be able to find those. And that's about me. The wind and the sun, the wind's laid back and the sun's come out. We expect more of it. Like you said earlier, daylight savings and years go time.
It was time for whitebait patties up north, mate.
Yeah, my word.
Very good. Now, just going to throw a curveball out there. Any recommendations this weekend on where to fish?
Well, it depends what you want to get. I'd be heading up. If you want a bit of fun, school holidays and stuff, Craigboard.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, go and smash them while they're pumping there. Otherwise, if you want some bit more of a challenge, maybe get out in the dune, go chase for some sea runners or something like that.
Yeah.
I know they've got I won't be going because she's a bit further of a hike to the west coast from Hobart than it is Lonnie, but I know they've got, I'm pretty sure it's this week, the Charles Woodley comp that little Lonnie Island Club go to a fair bit. They go out there for a weekend, fish like Lake Mackintosh, Lake Rosebery. That's always a good weekend. I've been there for the last couple of years, but not this year. But it's always good when you can get out to the west coast, and I mean, especially when you can get back without having something.
Oh, got another one. Sorry, another report just came through. What's that? Oh, that's a cool one. A couple of guys said they were fishing down Eaglehawk Neck and got onto some bluefin. They said there was fish busting up about 20 to 30 kilos just out not far from the ramp. So that's kind of cool. Good little one.
That's huge.
Absolutely. Yeah, nothing like last minute reports.
Well, thank you for keeping it fresh too, guys. Loving that.
A little bit to add to that. I was actually talking to Phil Dance. He's been putting the finishing touches on a very special law we're making Moses on it. We'll have more of that when we come back to the hot pot later on in the year.
Fantastic.
But he was saying that I think Jonah Yip may have caught a 50 kilo weekend down at Eagle Hawk Neck, and there was reports that Mark Watson said there was acres of little 6 to 10 kilo jelly bean tuna
Cool.
down there, so that's pretty cool.
Excellent. I think that's about all we've got for reports this week, guys.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Quick, short and simple, but that's what we want. Got lots of information in there. Guys, just a quick one to remember. The giveaway this week is these awesome Black Magic lures. Thanks to Diego from Black Magic for helping us out there, and Shimano with this awesome Shimano lure bag to put them in. If you guys want to become a member and be in the draw to win these awesome prizes, don't forget to go to www.snagged.com.au and get yourself a membership.
Absolutely.
Right.
And good to have you back, Hooch.
Yes, we did miss you.
I'm still back on 10, but I will try to get on top of it.
If anyone out there is a tech wizard, call Hooch.
Any IT champions? Yeah. Get on board.
And just those that have got kids on holidays from school at the minute, you're lucky enough to still have your season open on squid until the 15th of October, and then they're closed morning, so make hay while the sun shines eyes. Yes, this kid love catching squid.
Absolutely.
That's only north, isn't it, though? Because
it's everywhere now.
They're open now.
Yeah, no, it's not there. It's the restrictions are statewide now.
Yeah, right. Yep.
Yeah.
No.
Lovely.
No.
Yeah, so it is confusing, and the rule book gets more and more confusing, and it's a bugbear of mine, and it should be a bugbear of everyone. The North Coast spawning closed is the 1st of September to the 31st of October. Southeast is the 15th of October to the 14th of November.
Yeah, that sounds about right.
Yeah.
But everyone double check that. Don't take our word on it.
And thanks for the report.
Yeah.
That's some beautiful stuff.
And someone, please help Hooch get a better laptop and not have a brick. Please.
Technology. Well, you're a Sparky. You can afford it.
Just a wannabe.
Awesome, guys.
Too good.
Awesome. Thanks for watching again, and we'll see you next week.
Bye.
Hold on, Dylan. I got you.